Jesse Alvarez. All right, so where are we on discovery on each of the cases?
Discovery is charging offer has been tendered. It can either say defenseless.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So is the motion going to be dispositive? Or,
We're discussing that right now.
all right, Ms. Ferguson,
Yes.
state when will you be ready for a motion to suppress? 30 days? All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a motion to suppress 30 days, and it's also going to be a plea deadline day.
Judge, do you want to do the on Wednesday or 24 to do it just on a regular body?
Let's do it on a Wednesday, and we'll do it Wednesday morning.
You'll be in June 10th.
All right, June 10th.
June 10th.
Yes.
Yeah. Judge, could we also address he can make an application for a PR bond?
Yes, Ms. Ferguson?
Yeah.
If you'll put in an evaluation for a PR bond for him,
Okay.
please.
June 10th.
All right, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, Samuel Herrera, Yeah. and if you could come up, please.
And just,
Hey, happy Mother's Day.
thank you very much, Judge. My son actually remembered Mother's Day.
Oh,
I know, and he didn't win anything. I was so proud.
so awesome. So on this case, where are we on discovery?
I haven't had a chance to look at it. The attorney that was on this case, and if you can check to see if a motion to substitute has been filed and if the court could sign it. I believe Jessica Gonzalez out of our office was the attorney representing him in Pitt Court.
Mhm.
And then once the case gets indicted, we get a new attorney, and which is me. And I haven't had a chance to look at any of the discovery. This is the first setting after indictment on the case, and I've already spoken with the state and told them that I'm still looking to get the discovery on it.
All right, to the clerk, do you have their motion to substitute?
If you don't, I will have one filed this morning.
Well, no, it should be in the system.
Yeah. Well, that's assuming that people are doing their jobs, Judge.
And Norma, I need a 30-day reset for discovery.
June 11th.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
No, June 11th is a Wednesday.
June 10th is a Wednesday.
Oh, June 10th?
Yes, it's a Wednesday.
All right, so then we put the motion to suppress on a Tuesday?
No, we said June 10th.
Ah, okay, thank you.
No, it's okay.
Okay, so then I'll have them file it this morning.
So what date are we putting her?
June 11th.
Ah,
Got
okay,
it.
thank you.
I got it, and I will make sure that they do file the motion to substitute this morning, because I believe
Sure.
Jessica's still the attorney of record, which is why I can't get access to any of the discovery,
Okay.
and she didn't look at anything.
All right.
I love my office.
Yeah. All right, have a good one.
Oh, blessed day. I have one more that's gonna be a plea, but I'm waiting for the prosecutor to come up, do the paperwork. I need to report down to the 437, but I'll be right back.
All right, thank you.
May my client be excused?
Yes, once you sign the reset form. All right, thank
Have a
you.
seat, I'll bring it to you.
Anyone else ready? All right, Robert Castillo.
Judge, you need him up here or?
Yes.
Come on up, Robert. Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
And so for Robert Castillo, we're here for trial today
Yes.
and we're announcing ready.
All righty.
So I guess we just needed to find out what time you need us here.
1:30.
1:30?
Yes.
We'll be here, Judge.
All righty.
Okay, be excused
And
till
who's the
then.
prosecutor on?
I believe it's Mr. Prater.
All right, have any other need to do an updated acknowledgement of discovery or no?
We'll do the updated acknowledgement discovery.
All right. So come back at 1:30. Norma, call a jury up here for 11:30.
11:30. Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Julius Gonzalez? Yes. Who's the prosecutor on this? It's an MTR on Gonzalez. New number 1 is alleged to be an assault.
Yes.
All right, is that a family violence assault or?
Regular assault.
All right, have you all conferred?
We have conferred, Judge. I think that's,
There's some confusion on we're either gonna ask to recall this client till next Monday, Judge. There's another attorney on the misdemeanor that's handling the assault, and I've talked to my client, the possible outcome on that case, so that's gonna affect our negotiations.
Who is the attorney on the other? on the misdemeanor.
What I say his name was? Amsis or Lamas, Patrick Lamas.
Okay,
The judge tried to as briefly as possible. There was confusion. I got appointed on a misdemeanor case. I'm not on the misdemeanor wheels.
okay,
I did a motion to withdraw on the misdemeanor.
Mhm.
I was on vacation. I've been out of the country for the last 2 weeks.
Mhm.
I got appointed somewhere on the system, but we never got notice of this MTR.
okay, and you?
I come back Friday and he said today.
All right, so I have a motion from you, a motion to withdraw.
So the office must have filed a motion to withdraw, not thinking that be back here or that we didn't know, we didn't have an appointment for this case. So I don't mind staying on the case. If you just want to recall it for Monday, let's find out what's going on with the misdemeanor. Or I don't mind, and I've talked to my client, getting off this case and having Mr. Lamas appointed to everything to have it wrapped up.
All right, so what do you prefer?
I prefer to have the one attorney take care of the case and have Mr. Lamas take care of the case. I believe the new assault is the greatest hurdle in the case. And since he's already working on it through discussion with my client, I would think it'd be fastest and. his
All right,
best.
so Norma, is that other attorney on the third degree will?
Yeah, Patrick Thomas, yeah.
All right, Norma, just call him and see if you can get him here today. And do you have any objections to this attorney withdrawing? All right, I'll sign the motion to withdraw and you'll be excused.
Okay, Judge. Norma, do you want me to just call back or check in? We're good or?
Oh, no,
Okay.
you're good.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
All right, Norma, see if Mr. Lamas can get up here. Sammy Hamilton,
I'm present for him, Judge.
still in line?
Yeah, Rose,
Yes.
I don't know if it's on the record or not, but just. I have had contact with him in the past.
Mhm.
By way of a Zoom meeting when he was incarcerated. We had a bond hearing in which he was granted a PR bond.
Mhm.
It's my understanding, because I've gotten notice that he has got a violation report, at least one, for not reporting to pretrial services. The only phone number I have for him, I called this morning and it is no longer working.
All right. So, to the clerk, does he have an existing warrant on this case?
I believe he does.
Who is it?
Hamilton, Sammy?
Yeah, it's 2026 CR 005345.
I was kind of hoping he was in the long line, Judge, but I'm
Yeah,
not so sure.
I think it shows that he has an active warrant on this case.
I believe so.
All right, you're excused.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Danny Rivas. Ah. All right, that's your client. Okay, thank you. Are you all ready to proceed or no?
I would like, I'd like to approach, on that. Mr. Rivas has asked for a reset and he told me why. I'll let the court just make a decision, obviously. Approach whatever the court's in.
All right, Mr. Rivas. And Deputy Laura, can you look him up? Can you look him up? Danny Rivas. Hello, Mr. Rivas. All right, you're scheduled for jury trial today. Okay.
Actually, this is PSI, Judge.
Oh, PSI?
Yes.
Oh, let me see the, thank you. Yes, is there a question?
Yeah, Judge, I was approaching, I was looking for my client. He was stuck in that line, just to let you know. And
Mhm.
I found him, and on the way up, he asked me if we could set this out a little bit, or he has a upcoming medical appointment. Now, we're hoping it doesn't matter because he gets probation, but we don't know. So based on that, he wanted to know if the court would be willing to reset it for his neuropathy appointment. The reason that's important is it's necessary for a social security
Yes.
application. When is your appointment?
I have some paperwork.
No, just when is the appointment? Yeah.
All right, that'll be a no. And let me just explain to you why. This has been on the docket since, well, the PSI has been pending since February.
Okay.
So here we are, it's May.
Yes, I just forgot the letter. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
I explained that.
All right,
That's probably the reason.
so let me know when y'all are ready to proceed.
Okay, Judge, I'm just gonna go over the PSI with him and we'll be ready in just a few
Okay,
minutes.
all right, thank you. All right, you all are ready on, well, is the interpreter here yet?
No, Judge.
All right, whenever the interpreter comes, just let me know. And even though we're doing this hearing, I'll cut it off to take care of that. All right, the parties on Danny Rivas. Court is calling 2025 CR 012282 State versus Danny Rivas. Can I have parties announced?
Eric Baker for Mr. Rivas, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. Rivas?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we're here today for sentencing. You entered a plea to the offense of unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon. According to the plea bargaining agreement, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 9 years in the prison. There's a $1,200 fine, and the state is opposed to your application. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report and the TAP evaluation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any objections from the state or the defense?
No, Your Honor.
All right, state, you're opposed. Do you have any witnesses? Defense, do you have any witnesses?
Judge, I think just argument based on information that we have.
All right, the court will hear argument. State.
Your Honor, we ask that you deny applications while Mr. Rivas doesn't have extensive felony history. He does have a history of arrest, and these arrests or convictions show a pattern. Each time Mr. Rivas is given a chance for probation, he is subsequently revoked. Mr. Rivas has done trips both to keys and to East State Jail. He was convicted of a UUMD, and he was convicted of an assault family setting, which he was 4 years. He also received some misdemeanor convictions. Like I said, he does get probation and then subsequently revoked. Most notable, I would say, judges in the narrative for the PSI states that he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. However, Mr. Rivas has chosen to now live with that same brother Samuel, which is the alleged offense, or the individual who's home the alleged offense occurred at. Because of this, Judge, I would just allege to the court that Mr. Rivas continues to put himself in situations that allow him to make choices that criminalize, the community and give him an opportunity to engage in these acts. So because of that, I don't think he's a good candidate for probation, and they could go sentence to a cap of 9.
All right, defense.
Judge, all the characterization that we just heard about Mr. Rivas was from when he was 27 years old. 2006 was the last time that he was convicted of an offense. And in my speaking to him and going over the PSI, when he was 27, he was affiliated. He was a gang member. He was involved in what the prosecution calls a pattern of criminal behavior. But if the court looks at in 2006, that stops. When he got out of prison, he had 1 arrest for possession of less than a gram, and that's it. Other than this case, since 2006, this is 2026. That's 20 years, Judge. For 20 years, he's been out working, not violating the law with the exception of 1 arrest. Again, that was 2010. That was over a decade ago. But for 20 years, that's all he has. Nothing else. No thefts, no domestic violence, no current gang affiliation. He went straight. And at the time that he was arrested, he was working, but he didn't have a place to stay. So he stayed with his brother. His brother's a bad dude, but it's his brother. It's his only place to stay. And what Mr. Rivas meant when he said, put me in a bad situation is if he wouldn't have been there, this probably wouldn't have happened. The reason he still lives there now is because he has no other place to live, Your Honor. He is working on that. I spoke to him about that. I said, if the court grants probation, the court's probably going to want you to find an alternate housing. He said he can do that. This is situational, Your Honor. This is not a pattern, like the DA said. This is one incident we're here for, and he hasn't been in court for 10 years. He hasn't been convicted of anything or done any time on anything, even a minor offense, for 20 years, Judge. 20 years. We don't see that very often. He got his life together. I'd hate to see him go to prison for this status offense. And for that reason, Your Honor, I'd ask you to give him that chance on probation. Probation will actually help him at this time,
Now,
yes.
how do you address the fact that the state is saying that he's never done well on probation?
Same way, Judge, is when he was 27, he didn't do well on probation. For the same reason he kept getting arrested, for the same reason he kept getting convicted. For those 20 years where he's remained pretty much clean, that shows a change, which means the 27-year-old who couldn't do probation is not the same man who stands before you today.
And why did he have a gun?
He shouldn't have had a gun, Judge. He was carrying his backpack for protection. And he clearly violated the law. He knows that, Judge. He's not.
All right, because and let me just tell everyone, the reason why I'm asking the questions is because in the PSI, he's saying, I'm in the wrong place at the wrong time, as though, hey, this wasn't about me. And I will tell you, in the stipulations, this wasn't about him. It was about his brother. That's why they're there. And then the police in the stipulation say, he has a backpack. They go to his room. The backpack is, I think, under the bed or something.
Yes, sir.
And inside the backpack is the weapon and some drugs. And so I'm trying to understand that. But I'm so sorry. Let me let you all step back just a little bit because I have an interpreter here and
Certainly, Judge.
we have a limited number of
course,
interpreters.
of
So and then you can discuss what my
Okay.
concerns are.
Sure.
Oh, come up. And Bridget, who is your client again?
Okay.
Who's your client?
Mr. Adisa?
All right, so the new case that he has that you're now on, do you have the cause number for that case?
Do you have it?
It's
Yes, it's a PF case, Judge.
So is that the possession less than a gram?
Yes,
All right, and those are the only cases that you have, the possession less than a gram in this case?
and he also has a UCW out of county court 4.
Okay, are you on that as well?
No, I'm gonna go down there in just a second.
Okay, so where are we on discovery?
Discovery is complete, Judge. I did extend the global offer to defense if it is already received that there's a little bit of legal research done regarding his
The-
status, but.
The state has given me several alternatives for Mr. Araiza.
Mhm.
But because he has immigration consequences, I need to research to see which one would be the best route. So if I can get a reset of maybe 2 weeks, the 27th,
All right, Norma, are we able to come back on the 27th?
it's a Wednesday.
Oh, not a Wednesday.
How about Monday, the 25th? Oh, jingo.
Yeah,
The 28th?
Yes, I can do that.
Okay,
all right, we'll see y'all back on the 28th.
okay. Thank you.
All right, back on Mr. Rivas. All right, we're back on the record in 2025 CR 012282, State versus Danny Rivas. Can I have parties re-announce, please?
Laura Smith, for the state.
Jared Baker for the defendant, Your Honor.
All right. So defense, have you had a chance to think about the court's concerns?
Yes, and Judge, I'm glad we had that break. Everything happens for a reason. I've been on vacation for a long time, so my mind isn't quite back in the game yet.
Yeah.
Mr. Rivas reminded me back there that I spoke up and I said, you had it for self-defense, didn't you? Yes. 'Cause I said, that was not the case, Judge. He did. I asked him a question. He trusts me. He answers yes because. So Judge, we were back there and he said, Mr. Baker, no, you told me that, because here's the issue, Judge. It wasn't just that one firearm in the backpack. There were guns everywhere in the house.
Mhm.
And what I told Mr. Rivas is, if he is in the area of guns where he has access to them, he's in possession, right? And so that's the reason we pled him out. And I had forgotten that, Judge. Didn't make that detailed of notes. So that's his position in this case, Judge.
It's the only reason why I'm asking the PSI report that have statements that are alleged to be from your client. It's saying something different than what's in the stipulated evidence, because in the stipulated evidence, it has the gun in a backpack that was under his bed with drugs in the backpack, not the weight that was throughout the house, but a lesser weight in the backpack.
Yes.
And his identification is in that backpack. But in the PSI, he says, I was getting ready for work at the wash tub. I walked out of the bathroom and the police were in the house. The police found a weapon in the house somewhere. I was arrested because I was the only one in the house. I was not living there at the time. I just spent the night at my brother's house, Samuel. I can't blame anyone, but I didn't know it was there. And it says, how do you feel about the plea agreement in your upcoming sentence? I don't understand it. I have not been in trouble in 14 years. I have never had a gun case. When you say possession of a firearm, that means to me that it was on me, but it was not. So.
Yes, Judge, and when he said he doesn't understand what, he's told me that many times, what he means, and correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Rivas, is why they're, in his mind, being so hard on him because of his lack of a record. Like, he doesn't understand why they're, you know, why the cap was so high, things like that. In other words, he doesn't understand why their rationale, I'm not questioning their rationale, they have a job to do based on their own, but that was what he meant by that.
Do either side, do y'all need to review the stipulations?
What I would just reiterate for the court is in those stipulations, the DPS troopers conducting surveillance. Right in their report, which was stipulated to that they observed Mr. Rivas wearing that blue backpack prior to them entering that home, in which they found in the bedroom between the wall and the bed, that same blue backpack. So circumstantially, it would be linked to him, given that his identification was inside of that bag they saw him previously wearing.
Judge, I don't think that, that is what the offense reports say, and that is what the trooper said, but the videos, I guess we would dispute that fact to the extent that, I'm not disputing the trooper says
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
but yeah. But he checked into the jail with his ID. He had his ID with him when he went to jail.
Okay. So the stipulated evidence says his ID was in the backpack. Am I wrong in reading that? Let me see.
No, that's what it says, Judge.
So you're saying the ID wasn't in the backpack?
That's what he just told me out now. He said he had him at the jail when he was booked in.
Do you need to review the stipulated evidence?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. All right. And then you all can come back up whenever you're ready. Juan Martinez.
Judge Juan Castillo.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I think we set us for a plea deadline today.
Oh, he needs to be up here. Where's your client? Hello.
Mr. Martinez does speak English. Spanish is first language, but he's pretty fluent. So I think.
All right. So today is plea deadline date.
So we received a plea, but honestly, the prosecutor had not had a chance to even look at the video. That's kind of the crucial piece of evidence in this case. So I tried to get him to consider a counteroffer, but he wasn't a place to consider it since.
Then he needs to look at the video because this has been pending since February. So who's the prosecutor on Juan Manuel Martinez?
Brand stepped out.
Okay, so the defense wants him to view a video.
And I talked to the Brandon this morning, and I think he's got a trial starting today, and I even offered to share my video notes, but he's not going to get to that this morning. It doesn't sound like.
Yeah, he's going to get to the video. All right, so just have a seat and he'll look at the video.
All right,
All right, thank you. Sure. Counsel, are you ready on Pearson?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Judge.
Okay. All right. Could I have someone from the state on Mr. Pearson, please? All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 008217, 2025 CR 008219, 2025 CR 008221. State, thank you. State versus Pearson. Can I have parties announce?
Monica Anna Guerrero for Mr. Pearson.
All right, and are you Mr. Pearson?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So you all were here on a motion to quash the indictments. The court has had a chance to review all the case law that parties wanted to submit to me. As you all know, I'm aware of the case law, but sometimes there may be something different.
Thank
So
you
I
for
always like
reviewing.
to review it. With regards to the motion to quash the indictments, the court is, after reviewing all of the case law and hearing the evidence presented by both parties, the court will deny the motions. And then defense, you're now aware that the state wishes to amend the indictments in each cause number to add approximately 7 p.m. to the indictment.
Mhm. Yes, we're aware. We do object to the state's motion for leave to amend. Adding the timestamp does not cure the defects that we have identified. And it doesn't add to the facts or supporting the at definition or at the specific address. And on those bases, we object to adding the timestamp, as it doesn't cure the defect that we are alleging.
All right, and state legally, are you of the belief that you need the 7 p.m.?
No.
All right, so are you then waiving your motion to amend? All right, so they're waiving the motion to amend.
Okay, so the amendment will be
We'll
stay
proceed
as
on
stands.
the original indictment.
Okay.
All right, then the next thing, would you all prefer a bench trial or a jury trial? What is happening with this case?
We just spoke, we had been looking for a particular video with a witness statement, and that has been uploaded to Axon as of this morning. I haven't reviewed it yet, but we're reviewing that discovery, and then are still in discussions about a plea. I don't know that believe we've had a plea setting, so that would be the next thing, and then if that fails, then we would look at trial.
All right, I'm going to give you all a jury trial date. If it becomes a bench trial or a plea, then just let me know. And it'll also be a plea deadline date as well.
All of the above.
Yes. All right, Ms. Ferguson. Okay, let me give you guys it. How long do y'all expect this trial to last?
Now, Martin.
I would say 5 days max.
Okay, off the record. I'm gonna give you the link. Mr. Pearson, I'm gonna open some breakout rooms, and then your attorney will meet you in the breakout room.
Yes, ma'am.
So I know you've been patient, but just be patient.
Yes, ma'am, absolutely.
All right, thank you. Destiny Martinez. Destiny Angel Martinez.
Your Honor, sorry.
All right, where are we on discovery? And how old are you?
25.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 3-week reset for plea deadline date.
Norma went to get something, a form that I needed. She went to the back real quick.
All right.
She should be back. Moment. It's a PTD, Your Honor.
Oh, it's PTD?
Yes, Your Honor. So we were gonna have her fill it out while she's here in the courtroom.
Let's see something. Norma, I need a PTD date.
Oh, June 11th.
All right, June 11th. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
I'll give her a reset and just.
Okay, and we're gonna fill out the form. Thank you.
Matthew Cadena. Who's the attorney? The attorney. Oh, hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Judge, we were ready for a plea this morning. However, the state still needs to speak to the complaining witnesses on the 11 cases in order to make sure that it's okay that they take the plea on this case. So the state's asking for a continuance. I have no objection so that they have an opportunity to talk to them.
Short reset, Your Honor.
Yeah.
You want to bring this back on Thursday?
That should be fine. Yeah.
All right, Norma, if you're
Oh,
recalling.
hold on. Let me make sure that I'm not out of county on Thursday.
Okay.
Un momentito.
Or either of y'all want to bring it back tomorrow?
Thursday's good. I actually have to be here Thursday, so that's
All
fine.
right, Norma, recall this for Thursday.
Yes.
All right, we'll see y'all back on the 14th. Once you sign the reset form, you excuse.
I appreciate it, Judge.
Yes,
I have a doctor's appointment on Thursday that I cannot reschedule.
okay. Tomorrow?
Let me look on tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday?
Mhm.
That'll work.
It should be.
Tuesday?
I will
All right,
take every
Norma,
Thursday.
if you'll recall this for Tuesday, please.
There we go.
All right, thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Judge.
You're welcome. We are back on the record in 2025 CR 012282, State versus Danny Rivas. Can I have parties re-announced, please?
Eric Baker for the defense.
All right, and you're Mr. Rivas?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, defense, so you've had a chance to review the stipulations and the PSI?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, anything you wish to add, counsel?
No, Your Honor, we accept the factual narrative of the stipulations, Judge.
All right, so I think everyone understands this is the court's concerns with your client and whether or not I should grant his application. One, I do realize that you're saying, everyone, please whisper as though you're spies. My problem is he's had several chances at probation and every last one of them have been revoked. Now I weigh that against the length of time it's been. But then when you look at this case, the PSI, what he is saying is something completely different in the stipulations. And so I have to weigh that because it seems that he's being not truthful with the PSI, what he's saying in the PSI and what the stipulations say. So these are all things that I'm weighing. Now, the other thing, what is happening with his brother?
The mystery to me.
Hmm?
The mystery to us.
Yes,
So,
who has the drug cases?
They do see the waiting trial. Not cover up what we looked at. Looks like it's set in the 26 on 5/27.
All right.
And it's the first study since spring during October 25.
All right, State, anything else you'd like to add? All right, State, you may be excused. All right, Mr. Rivas, if you're drug tested today, what will the results be?
I'm still on PSI. I've been, the whole time I've been on there, changed the whole time. I've been on almost a year and a half.
Okay. So this location with your brother,
Yes, ma'am.
do you have another place to stay? Because that's not acceptable to the court. So if you have another place to stay, why are you not already at that other location?
That's the first person I looked to.
I'm sorry, what?
That's the first person I looked to with my brother. I have a younger brother. That's my other brother,
All right, how old are you?
47.
All right, why don't you have a place of your own?
Then when all this happened, what is this charges? That's
Well, no, I mean, you didn't because according to the stipulations, you were staying with your brother.
no,
Just-
I spent the night.
Yeah, he was stipulated he wasn't living there at the time. He actually had a girlfriend, right? At the time he was living with his girlfriend. He would go to his brother's often, stay there.
Why?
Well, the last time was because he's not getting along with his girlfriends. That's where he would go when they would fight.
I'm going to give you a choice. Here are your choices. There are no other choices. Number one, I will find you guilty. I'll send you to prison for 2 years. Number two, I'll grant your application. It will be a conviction and you'll be on probation for 8 years. Well, I mean, you need to tell me, which do you choose?
He's confident, Judge, that he stayed out of trouble a long time, that you're not going to regret that.
I'm a totally different person. With this.
And you're going to stay away from your brother. Right?
Yeah.
Well, she'll probably require that anyway.
All right, this is what the court is gonna do. Probation, are you ready? Court is finding you guilty. The court will sentence you to 9 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 8 years. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. Proof of employment within 45 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. No residing with Samuel Rivas after do you have a place to stay other than with your brother today?
No, not today.
When will you have a place to stay?
3 weeks. Or then I'll find somewhere to go. I asked when I went to inside probation if it would help me with some kind of shelter or something. They said it would be able to help me.
Okay.
I don't mind doing that. I'm a grown man. I can stay with another grown man. It's fine.
All right, no residing with Samuel Rivas after June 22nd. There's going to be field visits 1 time per month for 8 months. I'm sorry, for 5 months. There's to be no residing in households with minors.
Did he answer? He might be.
There's going to be 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order the MRT. All right, once the MRT is completed, 150 hours were deemed satisfied. The remaining hours can be completed by completing sober support meetings. For every sober support meeting completed, an hour will be deducted from the community service restitution. There's a $1,200 fine. And that will be probated. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, ma'am. I just the other place, the other one, do I have to call and tell them that? Do I have to report to them?
You'll speak to probation.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh. All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it
Yes,
and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have any question about that, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, you too. All right, Jesse James Noel Hester.
Got my sign in done, Judge.
All right, court is calling 2026 CR 003517 State versus Jesse James Noel Hester. Can I have parties announced?
Blood written out for the defendant.
All right, the hearing was scheduled at 9 a.m. It is now 10:38 a.m. Defense, have you had any contact with your client?
I have been unable to contact my client, Judge.
All right, we're gonna see, the deputy's gonna call outside. All right, deputy, did you make an announcement?
Did, Your Honor.
And what were the results?
Didn't answer.
State? All right, the court will issue a judge's warrant to remand your client without bond.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Excused?
Yes. Michael Castillo? All right, the court is calling, well, he has 2 cases, so he only pled to 1 case? Yes.
I'm gonna TSC that too.
Okay. All right, the court is calling 2026 CR 001031 State versus Michael Anthony Castillo. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Yeah, Ron Ross for defendant.
All right, off the record for a moment. We only have a regular probation. You say towards the end?
Yes.
Ah,
Yes.
you're right. Thank you.
Yeah, I signed the wrong one initially, but
No problem. All right, and I see your client signed in my spot as judge. That's okay. All right. We are ready to proceed. All right, so we're back on the record in 2026 CR 001031, State versus Michael Anthony Castillo. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Any for the state of Texas? Yeah, Ron Ross for defendant.
All right, and are you Mr. Michael Anthony Castillo?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you entered a plea of guilty on March 19th, 2026 to the offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. According to your plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 8 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. The state is silent on your application. They're taking in consideration 2026 CR 000420 and 2025 CC 016151. There's an affirmative finding of family violence and no contact with the complainants. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report?
Defense has, Judge. Yes, Your Honor. I think there's also from the finding of the weapon.
Let me see. Yes, you're correct.
I guess state has reviewed it. State has no objection. Yes,
Defense, any objections?
no objection.
The state is silent. Defense, any witnesses?
No, we have none.
All right, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
He does, he has a couple of felony, state jail felony drug cases less than 1 gram. No other felonies. He's got a couple of misdemeanors in the past. He's 34. He wants a chance to, he's got kids. He's had some, his mother and his father's died in past couple of years, but he's kind of thing screwed him up a little bit, but he wants a chance. He's got kids. He wants a chance to get back with his kids and to do what he's supposed to do. He's asking for deferred. He knows what deferred is. He knows the consequences if you mess up. And I would point out in this, the weapon was a knife. And I don't know that he tried to stab her with it. It's more of a exhibited knife. So I'm asking the court to give him deferred adjudication, and I think as part of that, I think it would be good as recommended by probation that he be sent to Sadoff to address the drug problem he may have.
So here's my question. And maybe you can answer it for me. I have two. One, state, I know you're silent, but I'm not the person who took this plea. So did you all have contact with the complainant?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now, the other thing, and it doesn't inform me in the stipulations. I don't understand why it's to this point. Like what happened?
I think there's drug issues right here.
Well, I mean,
I don't want to go into the facts of this, but
well, usually when in the stipulated evidence, it will say there's alcohol.
right.
I mean, and I don't see that. I know he was search incident to the arrest and they say there were drugs, but I'm trying to figure out why did he get to this point?
May I ask him?
Sure. Can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Michael Anthony Castillo.
Okay, Michael, I don't want to talk about the facts of this case, but there's one question the judge asked, and I need to ask you. At the time this happened, were you on drugs at the time? Do you have a drug problem? I had a drug problem.
I have a drug problem.
You think drug treatment would maybe help you?
I do.
You have children?
I do. I have 2.
You want to get your life in order, and are you tired of this kind of behavior?
Yes, I am.
You understand if the judge gave you deferred, do you understand what the consequences would be?
I'm fully aware of the consequences.
Pat's with us. Mr. Castillo, you mentioned that you were under the influence of drugs at the time of this offense?
Yes,
What drug would that have been?
methamphetamine,
How often did you use methamphetamine or have you used methamphetamine, excuse me?
once a day,
Yes, a day. When did you first start using methamphetamine?
probably 17,
17? Okay, how old are you now?
34.
34. So for roughly 17 years, you've been regularly using methamphetamine?
I had a turning point, in my addiction. I was, 4 years clean.
4 years. Okay, what caused you to relapse?
To be honest, it was just, too much time on my hand.
Much time, and so you decided to use it.
Yeah.
What caused you to first start using methamphetamine at 17?
Those stuff from work.
Okay. Now, you've had an opportunity to address that in the past, right?
Yes.
You did outpatient treatment, right?
Outpatient.
Okay, and even after that, you started to use it again, correct?
Yes.
Okay, do you feel like more stringent inpatient treatment would be a benefit to you? Okay. You both become clean?
Yes, sir.
Good job. I have no further questions.
One follow-up, you said you were clean for 4 years. And then you relapsed. That's all I think.
All right. How many children do you have?
2 children that are mine and 2 stepsons.
And those children, the mother's the complainant in this case or no? So how long have you known the complainant in this case?
Before my incarceration was 4 months.
Thank you, State.
Good.
Probation, are you ready?
Yes,
This is what the court is gonna do. The court is gonna sentence you to 6 years deferred adjudication, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs. He's to remain in custody. Until transfer to SATF. And also remain in custody for referral to felony drug court. There's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon, affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with there's to be no residing in households with minors. No unsupervised contact with minors. Field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. Proof of employment within 45 days of release. No employment as a home health care provider with minors. Take in consideration 2026 CR 000420 and 2025 CC 016151. And I'm so sorry, Mr. Castillo, I forgot to ask you, would you like for me to grant your application for deferred or I'll send you to prison for 3 years? Which one?
Where my,
Do you want probation or prison for 3 years? All right. And there's to be 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once parenting classes are complete, 50 hours will be deemed satisfied. Another 50 hours will be deemed satisfied upon completion of anger management. And then the remaining 100 hours, there'll be a deduction of 1 hour for every sober support meeting that is completed. Probation, is there anything else?
No, Your Honor.
All right, and there was something mentioned, and I don't know if y'all want to address it with him. There was something mentioned in the PSI report about an evaluation they did concerning trauma. So are you all able to do a trauma assessment?
Yes.
Because they said they did an adverse childhood experience questionnaire and they have to do a follow-up. So if y'all are able to do a trauma assessment.
Yes.
All right, is there anything else that you need from the court to be successful?
Yeah. Clarification, Judge.
Yes.
He has children. Apparently he's not with the children or the mother. And when this happened anyway. You said don't live with children and no contact. Does that
No,
include his
it
children?
said no unsupervised contact. And
No
that's something I'll reconsider once he's completed parenting classes.
So the deal is you can't live with them and no unsupervised contact. You understand? You can still see that you have supervised.
All right, is there anything else that you need from the court to be successful?
Oh, yeah.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you. Thank you. All right, you ready on Jason Mahia?
Give me 1 second.
Court is calling 2025 CR 003-496 State versus Jason Mahia. Can I have parties announced?
Angela Blake, attorney for Mr. Mahia.
And are you Jason Mahia?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Mahia, did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mahia, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? You're charged with injury to a child, elderly, or disabled person bodily injury as a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Off the record for a moment, is he applying for deferred adjudication or regular?
Regular.
All right, so you all need to put on here, just one moment. All right, Mr. Mahia, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
If you're not a US citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the prison. There's a $1,000 fine. The state recommends community supervision. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. With an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition, and you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent. Did you understand that?
Yes.
And did you understand that to be the entirety of your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
And state defense, do you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? By citing that you're waiving your right to appeal, the only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions, that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Any such motions? Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There'll be 100 hours of community service restitution. No harmful or injurious contact with and the family impact panel. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence.
Yes, Judge, states exhibit 1 and all.
Any objections? All right, state, have you spoken with the complainant? And is Child Protective Services involved?
They were, Judge. This happened in 2023, if I'm not, or it's 2023. It was indicted in 2025. CPS had been involved. They took the kids away. He went through he and his wife went through all the services and they've been reunited with the children.
All right, so the complainant is back in the household?
Yes, but when he got arrested for this case, the no contact order has been in plea ever since. So he hasn't had contact with this child.
All right, so the no contact order that's in place, is that through a protective order or something else?
It's a bond condition.
Okay. And state, have you had contact with the complainant?
Yes, Judge.
And how long has he been living in the household since this incident?
I believe it was a matter of, it happened in January of 2023. He was notified that the case existed and it was indicted in 2025. Found out about the warrant, I think it's since January, that he's been on bond and has not had contact with the kids. But between the January of 2023 and when the children were reunited by CPS with he and his wife, there was that period of time where he was not in the home.
All right, so the complainant is back in the home with him.
No, he's not. He still doesn't have contact with her based on the case. There was a lag between the time of the date of the offense and the date of the indictment. You see, it's a 2025 case.
So what is the plan for him?
We are asking for the court to follow the conditions as set forth by probation, by the DA. He has completed the parenting classes. He has completed, CPS has reunited them. And so we're just asking that the court follow CPS recommendations as well.
All right. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
All right, if you're doing your hair, you need to do that outside. All right, again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty and the court will find you guilty. All right, this is what I can tell problems my issue is with this case. And I'm going to explain this to you so you'll know why I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Number 1, from reading the stipulated evidence, the mother doesn't appear to be protective. I don't know what CPS did with their cases, but in here you have a case where the mother had a case against him for being abusive towards her. According to the stipulations, it was dismissed because the mother was uncooperative. Then when the police arrive at the location, she started blaming the teachers because she says the teacher doesn't like her. Maybe that's true, I don't know. Then she's blaming the children, saying that the children roughhouse. Again, I don't know. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to continue with the no contact until someone brings to me. The caseworker can appear by Zoom, say they did their investigation, they're satisfied. the children's, whoever the children's attorney was during this can come in and say they're satisfied. But for now, it's a no for me, lifting the no contact order at this point in time. And are you the biological father of the child?
No.
All right, so,
Okay, Judge.
all right, this is what the court is going to do. Probation, are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court is finding you guilty. The court will sentence you to 2 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 3 years. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment. Are you currently employed?
No.
So how are you supporting yourself?
I live with my mom, but I'm in the process of getting a job.
All right, proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Probation, I'm gonna want field visits 1 time per month until further notice. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's $1,000 fine that will be probated. There's gonna be 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm gonna order parenting classes. Once that's completed, 100 hours will be deemed satisfied. And the remaining 100 hours will be deemed satisfied upon completion of anger management. There's to be no contact with
With attended class, yes, Your Honor.
all right. And then the family impact panel. There's to be no residing in households with minors. And no unsupervised contact with minors.
He does have children now.
All right, are you living with those children?
No, I live with my mom right now.
All right. So no residing in households with minors. And no unsupervised contact with minors. Probation, is there anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful? All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Because it's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence and also a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. You understand? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. Sometimes with children, we lose our patience. If ever you see yourself getting ready to lose your patience with a child, you need to step away, go into another room, take some deep breaths. Because guess what? Sometimes children will challenge boundaries. That's what they're supposed to do. And you're supposed to respond in a nonviolent way. You understand?
Going to the last.
Mhm. Because this is what I tell people, and you know, people want to discipline their children, and for some reason, they allow you to spank your children or whatever, right? But if somebody were to hit you as an adult, you want charges filed. So go forth and do better. All right, good luck to you.
Your Honor, will the court consider parenting classes done with the CPS as credit for this case? No, okay, perfect. Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Judge.
Fine.
All right, Raymond Diaz. It'll probably be 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay, I think a PSI, Your Honor.
Is there a need for a TAP evaluation?
As far as I know, there's no drug issues with him.
All right, I need a,
Your Honor,
yes,
state would request a type evaluation.
all right.
Okay.
They're requesting a TAP.
That's fine. Of course.
All right, Norm, I need a reset for PSI and TAP.
She stepped out, Judge.
Okay. How do people keep leaving? State, how much, probation, how much time do you need for a PSI and TAP evaluation? All right. All right, probation, June 25th, is that enough time?
Yes.
All right, so we'll be back on June 25th. Is that a good date for you, counsel?
I'll be out, Judge.
Oh, you'll be out. When will you be back?
Can we do it maybe like that first week of July? Or sorry, that like 6, 7, sometime in that?
When do you leave?
Well, the entire month, I'm gonna be gone.
Oh, you're out the entire month of June?
I'm sorry. Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. In different places.
All right. July 9th then.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Luis Diaz. All right, if you'll come down, please.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, on this case, have you received all discovery?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, what is missing?
Surveillance video, police report, all I got was disclosure.
Okay. All right, we'll call you on July 13th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Isidro Sanchez.
Believe for the status, conference status.
All right. So
Yes.
state on this case, Isidro Sanchez, were you all able to tender an offer?
Yes.
And how old are you, sir?
Judge, there's some ballistics information
Mhm.
that, comparison from the gun found to the casing, that I don't see the results of that, ballistics report. I see that it was done. I need to follow up on that. There's
All right,
also
so
some witnesses.
the information is available.
Should be.
Okay.
I don't see it in the file. There's also some witnesses that the police haven't talked to.
All right, let me see some. All right, so we'll recall this back on June 18th.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yes.
I have a question, and I'm still waiting on my client to be brought out. I've been waiting for about an hour. I'm just wondering if I could possibly address it without her here.
Sure. Deputy Laura,
Yes, Judge.
his client, is she?
She's downstairs, Judge. It's just that we had a lot of inmates in the, and we're just bringing them out.
Okay, so what's happening with Ms. Fuente?
Your Honor, so we were set for an NGRI plea on one of her cases. She's been found competent, but she was insane on the one offense date. She has 5 other cases, all with different offense dates.
Mhm.
The sanity evaluation on those dates has not been done yet.
All right, and which ones does she have the NGR on?
That is on the oldest case. It's 2025 CR 009335. I believe it's the ag assault with the deadly weapon. The other cases, they have not been filed yet. My office is filing those motions right now.
Mhm.
Previously, we were able to get these sanity evaluations done pretty quickly. I mean, I've had them done in less than 2 weeks before.
Okay.
I don't know if with this many cases that would be possible, or if we could just get several weeks to get the rest of those evaluations in, and hopefully by the time we come back, everything we'll know exactly what's going on with the rest of those cases.
All right, so what we'll do is we'll recall her for June 18th to see where you are.
Okay, perfect.
Deputy Laura, you can counsel Ms. Fuentes.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, the court is calling 2026 CR 002646, State versus Daniel David Garza. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Right, state.
Carrillo for Mr. Garza.
And are you Mr. Garza?
Yes, ma'am.
And it's the court's understanding there's no application?
No, Your Honor.
All right, probation, there's no application. Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Garza, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did, counsel, I'm sorry, not sign it, but did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney?
Yes, I did.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yeah.
Mr. Garza, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
You're charged with possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
In my opinion, he is competent.
Mr. Garza, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? You need to speak up. Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Counsel, do you have a trial court certification?
I did. You gave it to me here.
Thank you.
Mhm.
If you're not a citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, punishment is be assessed at 134 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense and state?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
All right, then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence.
Judge, we have to say exhibit number 1, including all attachments.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
Sorry, sign it in all the appropriate places.
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and court will review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, he just made a very bad decision on that day, and so we asked the court just to follow the probation, the plea deal.
All right, the court will sentence you to 134 days in the Bexar County Jail. I'm sorry, in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. Give you credit for any time served. How much time does he have in? All right, the court will show that the judgment is satisfied. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you. If you have a drug or alcohol problem, that can be addressed. There are plenty of places in San Antonio that are free. And the other thing, just as a side note, you are not allowed to ride bicycles on sidewalks, and you are not allowed to walk on the street. Walk in the street if there's a sidewalk provided. Otherwise, you're subject to be stopped. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you. All right, Derek Hearnney. Probation, there's no application. Court is calling 2026 CR 003244 State versus Derek Hearnney. Can I have parties announced? Defense,
Mr. Hearnney.
are you Mr. Hearnney? Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes.
Mr. Hearnney, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Mr. Hearnney, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
He does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes.
Mr. Hearnney, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at a $2,000 fine and 1 year in the state jail facility, and there are no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense state?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that you're waiving your right to appeal, the only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, any such motions?
No.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence.
State offer states one in attachment.
No objection.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the document entitled waiver and consent to stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witness statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, we'd ask that you follow the plea bargain. He's indigent.
All right, and it says here that in the stipulations that he's on parole.
There's a question whether or not he's on or off. His time has expired. It's a matter of whether they're gonna take off his street time.
Okay.
But he's been in contact with his parole.
All right, do you want this running currently with that?
Yes.
All right, does anybody know the number?
Do you know who it is?
All right, I'll just say concurrent with parole case. You'll need to give that information to the state and they'll be able to put it in the judgment. All right, the court will sentence you to a $2,000 fine, time and money to run concurrent, 1 year in the state jail facility, give you credit for any time served. Court will request the therapeutic community. This will run concurrent with your parole case. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because it's plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, make better choices. Good luck to you. And of course, always have your expiration on your vehicle in proper order. All right. Good luck.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Aaron Allen.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, court starts at 9 a.m. Need to make sure you're here at 9. You've been here before, so you know.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So today's plea deadline day, jury
So
trial date.
here's what happened. Last time the court allowed Mr. Allen time because he expressed a desire to hire an attorney.
Mhm.
So the court gave him a reset date for him to do that.
Mhm.
I'm sure he can speak for himself, but it is my understanding that he did hire a firm of some kind who then backed out on him today. And so he would like additional time
Well,
to
did
find
they-
someone new.
Yeah, I'm not giving you any more time. Did they file a notice of
To
appearance?
my knowledge, no.
They, I had talked to them today. They told me to call the corporate to let them know that they misinformed me. And then, so what I did in the process was I gave them a call. Nobody picked up because it was too early in the morning.
And what firm is this?
Legal Shield.
I'm sorry, what?
Legal Shield.
Legal Shield, I don't know.
Legal Shield.
Uh,
Oh, no, let me Google who, I've never heard of legal, well,
yes, ma'am. But I did end up calling a lawyer. On top of that, I have his name in my phone. He told me that he's willing to work with me. That he said for me to give you his name if you don't mind.
oh, who is it?
Apologize for the inconvenience. Daniel Miller.
All right, Juan Martinez. Come forward. All right, today's plea deadline date.
Yeah, a couple things, Judge. So the state had a chance to look at the video. We had a brief conversation. There are about, I think, 8 to 10 body cam videos. So state's only had a chance to see one. There's other involved. I myself haven't seen all of them because I just was able to get a copy of all the videos from the state about 3 weeks ago. My client was just arrested on February 7th, I believe, on this, indicted at the end of January. So we're like within 90 days of.
Well, cases don't stay on the docket long here.
I'm just
Because I
telling, I appreciate that, but I also have to be able to do my job ethically and morally by reviewing
But
all
this-
the evidence.
But I would tell you this, he's been on the court's docket since February. And we are in May and videos have not been viewed. I don't understand that when everybody know today is the plea deadline date.
Well,
so he was here May 24th. And then we came back on March 5th. And then it was recalled for April 7th. And then May 11th. So
and
I've had February, March, and April, 3 months to see videos.
You know, I can't force the state to give me the videos. I gave them a thumb drive and they would call me to pick it up after the April 7th court date. So I would like to also add, my client is a permanent resident. I need to double check the immigration consequences of this route before I can advise him competently of that. So
I can tell you on this offense, yeah, they're deporting everybody.
With all due
But I
respect,
mean-
I owe my client a little bit better measure than that. I gotta.
All right, here's the thing. When people do this, all due respect, usually it's not meant with all due respect. So what I'm telling you all, y'all coming back in 10 days and it's going to be a plea deadline date and it's going to be set for jury trial. Ms. Ferguson, 10 days?
Yeah, I do mean respect by that, but I have my own bar card to worry about, and it doesn't do my good to put my client to it. If
All right, May 21st is your jury trial date.
I give him the incorrect information, that's all I meant by that.
No, I
I
understand.
don't disrespect the judge at all.
I appreciate
I
that.
don't want to get in trouble with the bar either.
Yeah. All right, May 21st is your jury trial date. Or
Are we
either
coming
plea
back in
deadline
10
date.
days too?
Yeah, May 21st.
Is our jury trial date.
Jury trial date and plea deadline date. So either y'all gonna come to an agreement or y'all will be in a jury trial.
Okay.
If you can just sign it and just get back.
Well, I need to check. I don't know if I could be here on that day, so I understand you want me here, but I've also got courts all over another county.
Do you have, you ready
So
for the next one?
21st, yes.
Darnell Smith, page 5, 4 down.
Donnell Smith. All right, so where are we on discovery?
Judge, I have requested discovery. I'm in the process of reviewing it. I need to.
So do you have the discovery and you just need to review it?
Right.
Mhm.
I need to
State,
review it with my client as well.
okay, State, were you able to tender an offer in this case or no?
Yes.
All right, Norma,
Yes, ma'am.
set this for plea deadline date in 45 days.
Yes, ma'am. June 25th.
All right, we'll be back on June 25th. Once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused. Thank you. Court is calling 2026 CR 004128 State versus Joe Anthony Enriquez Jr. Can I have parties announced?
Yeah, Ron Ross for defense.
And are you Joe Enriquez? Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I have a judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Enriquez, did you review the true bill and indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
Dear Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Enriquez, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
You're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 to 4 grams. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Defense, I need you to sign there. Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, he has, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, I do.
Mr. Enriquez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the prison. There's an $800 fine, no applications. State will take in consideration 2026 PF 10588. There's to be restitution in 2026 PF 10588 to Haven for Hope, if any. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes.
Defense and state?
It is, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State for State's Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
No objections, Judge.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. After reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We are, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Judge, nothing, Judge. But I do want to say I did ask him if he wanted to apply for probation, and he said no, he did not. So
Okay.
I did give him that option.
All right. So, sir, it appears that you have a major drug problem. If you do not get clean and sober, it's not going to end well for you. Either you're going to end up back and forth in jail or in prison, or either somebody's gonna have to identify your body, because that's usually what ends up happening. And so what I can tell you from what I read in the stipulations, you have a major problem if you're just using in public on the sidewalk, because that's where the police found you. So do you have any support system? Mom, dad? So have they just said,
They said they can help me, I don't understand the.
I mean, do you not want the help? Or are you just in the throes where,
Dad doesn't, they want me to work and I can't work without a vehicle. Want me to stop doing drugs, and I just, the drugs are everywhere, you know, everywhere I go, there's someone had a good time.
so here's the thing, the whole thing about you not being able to work without a vehicle, that's not true. Because I didn't have a vehicle and I still worked.
You know, I got a bicycle,
No, I mean, I didn't have that. I would catch the bus.
well, you know, I know there's the buses too, but my mom and dad, they don't live where there's buses.
And then, you know, I had some relatives, they would walk to work like 3, 4, 5 miles. And guess what? When I first started practicing as an attorney, I didn't have a vehicle because I thought this was a city with great transportation. And you know what I would do? I would take the VIA bus. And then I would always end up at the courthouse at about 7 a.m. You know why? Because I wanted to make sure I was the first one here. And if I had a client on the docket at 9, I didn't want to chance it that a bus was running late or my transfer was going to be late. And then when I got here and I had clients who were at the Bexar County Jail, you know what I would do? I would walk from the courthouse to the Bexar County Jail. And that was back in the day, that was in heels. I was in excellent shape. And all the bondsmen knew me. You know why? Because when I would get to North Kamal, I would stop, go in, because they either had a Coke machine or a water machine, and I would get a water and then go see my clients and then walk back to the courthouse and take the 90 bus. And the 90 bus would take you to University Hospital because that's the hub. And then from University Hospital, get on the next bus to go back home. So if you want to work, you can. You're just putting up excuses, but I bet you never have an excuse why you can't get drugs or afford drugs or use drugs. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
All right, the court is going to find you guilty, sentence you to 2 years in the prison. There's an $800 fine, time and money to run concurrent. Taking consideration 2026 PF 10588. There's to be restitution to Haven for Hope, if any, under 2026 PF 10588. And the court will give you credit for any time served, and the court will request the therapeutic community. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yeah.
Because this is plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you. Sure.
You need everybody back up here.
I am in federal court on May 21st in Austin, so I cannot be here that day.
All right, Norma. He said May 21st, he's in federal court, so call it for the next available day. So it can still be that week. I think that should be a short trial. All right, May 26th. All right, who's here on Andrea Miller?
I am, Judge.
All right, and this is an application?
Yes, ma'am. It's agreed.
Okay. All right, 2026 CR 005-722, State versus Andrea Miller. Defense and State, I'm sorry if you'll re-announce.
Lauren left in for Miss Miller.
And you're Miss Miller?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Miller, did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Miller, did you review the court's admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're charged with theft of property less than $2,500 with 2 or more previous convictions. If the state proves up the enhancement allegation, the range of punishment will be anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor, we discussed the matters.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms.
Thank you.
Miller, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain pledge with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the prison. There's an $800 fine probated. The state recommends community supervision. You agree that you've been previously convicted of 1 or more felonies for purposes of enhancement. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea? Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that you're waiving your right to appeal, the only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 100 hours community service restitution, no contact with HEB at 7,000 Calabro Road, San Antonio, Texas, 78238, the anti-theft course and parenting class. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? And to the enhancements, how do you plead? True or not true?
True.
All right, state, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State offer seats exhibit 1 and all attached.
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial and a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will find you guilty. The court will find the enhancements true based upon your plea of true and based upon states exhibits 1 and attachments. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We are, Your
Honor. Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Miss Miller has a mother that's terminally ill and a child also. So she is committed. We did have a serious talk about her path forward as she is employed and she's going to continue that employment and then really be a caretaker for both her mother and her daughter.
All right, so what do you do? for a living?
Take care of elderly,
I'm sorry, what?
take care of elderly patients.
She works in, with elderly patients.
Yeah, I don't allow people who are on felony probation to be a home health care provider.
She does not go into home. She's with a rehab facility.
And are they aware of her history?
They were my conditions and everything that's there.
And you say a rehab facility?
So she told me an assisted living, so it's, you know, it's
like privately owned, basically.
it's a step down from a nursing home, so it's not as, there's not, I only know this because of my mom.
Okay.
So an assisted living doesn't necessarily have rehab services, and people have to be semi-independent, so they have to get to meal.
Basically, I just prep meals.
She does this.
All right, so does this require her going into people's homes?
No, not at all.
So it's at the facility?
Yes.
And all she do is prep meals? Okay. All right, there's going to be $100 fine that will be probated. Sentence you to 2 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 2 years. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. And how old is your daughter?
7.
And who's taking care of her now?
My mom has her now.
All right, so why do you continue to do this?
Well, actually, I'm done with the,
No, I mean, I know you're
why
saying,
did I continue?
yes.
I have no reason, honestly.
I mean, usually, and your attorney will tell you, usually there's a reason.
Well, I was on drugs real bad.
Mm-hmm.
I was addicted real bad. So I finally got over that part. So that was my reason for leaving stuff that type of.
All right, so when are you saying the last time you used?
The last time I used was like a year ago.
Proof of employment within 45 days of release. So there's to be no employment working as a home healthcare provider in residences. Or with minors. There's to be 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once that's completed, 50 hours will be deemed satisfied. The remaining 50 hours will be deemed satisfied upon completion of the felony theft course.
Thank you, Judge.
There's to be no contact with HEB located at 7,000 Calabria Road, 78238. Field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. TAP evaluation out of custody. Follow TAP result recommendations with the exception if it recommends inpatient treatment, then start with intensive outpatient treatment.
Thank you, Judge.
Probation, is there anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No.
Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes.
I'm on I have one client on page 11,
Huh?
Horatio. He was here this morning, but he didn't come back this afternoon. Is it okay if I get a short reset so I can try to track him down and, talk to him about the offer?
All right, Norma. On state, do you have any objection? Mr. Honore did not return. Do you have any objection to recalling this for tomorrow?
Well, I'm not gonna be around tomorrow. I gotta go to federal court in Corpus tomorrow.
You can zoom in, but your client needs to be here.
Sure.
Okay, all right, thank you. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, who's here on Isaac Chavez?
Hi, Your Honor, we're ready.
All right, the court is calling 2024 CR 1943, State versus Isaac Chavez. Can I have parties announced?
Peter Calderola for Mr. Chavez, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. Chavez?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Isaac Chavez who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2024 CR 1943 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance penalty group 2, 4 to 200 grams on April 15, 2024 for a period of 4 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Violated condition number 1, on or about the 20th day of February 2026 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Isaac Chavez committed the offense of driving while intoxicated in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 20 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1? Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, judges, the proposed agreement is to grant state's motion, enter an adjudication of guilt, revoke supervision and sentence to 5 years in the prison.
And that was our understanding, Your Honor.
All right. Any objection to the court reviewing the court summary?
No objection, Your Honor.
Does anyone have a court? Thank you. How old are you?
22 years old.
Sorry, what did you say?
22.
22. Have you ever been to prison before?
No.
All right. I'm going to give you a choice. These are your only choices. 1, I'll follow your agreement, revoke you, sentence you to 5 years in prison, or either you're going to remain in custody and go to safety.
5 years, Your Honor.
Okay. And you've had a chance to think about that?
Yes, ma'am. For a moment.
All right. Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yeah.
And counsel, I don't want to interfere in attorney-client privilege,
Yes, Your Honor.
but have you had a chance to speak to him about safety?
We did briefly discuss it, Your Honor.
And you want prison over treatment? I mean, and if that's the way you feel, that's fine. I just want you to understand the gravity of the choices you're making.
Yes, ma'am. And Judge, if I may just have a brief moment to confer with my
Sure.
client, just very briefly.
Sure.
Okay. Right.
Right. Do you need any more time to discuss anything with him?
No, Your Honor.
All right, the court then will revoke, find you guilty, sentence you to 5 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served, and the court will recommend the therapeutic community. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
You have, because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you. You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes.
He's on page 11. He is currently here. He ran back into the courtroom.
Okay.
He's here. We have an offer on the case, Your Honor. Could we just get a reset so I can confer with him, show the video and all that good stuff?
Sure. Mr. Horatio Honore? I mean, now you know. All right.
Sorry.
That's okay. Ms. Ferguson, if you can recall this in 3 weeks for a plea deadline date.
June 1st.
All right, June 1st. Thank you.
Thank you.
Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You too. All right, Aaron Allen. Court is calling 2025 CR 014523, State versus Aaron Allen. Can I have parties announced?
Melissa Christian for the defendant.
And are you Mr. Allen?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Allen, you were before the court previously and you said that maybe you were going to hire a different attorney. Have you had ample opportunity to confer with Attorney Christian?
Oh, yes, ma'am, I have.
And do you wish to continue to enter a plea in this case with Attorney Christian as your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I have, Judge, yes.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Allen, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
We do, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? It appears that you are.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Allen, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
You're charged with possession of a controlled substance penalty group 2, 1 to 4 grams. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication? If for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
He does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do believe.
Mr. Allen, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, there's a $1,000 fine probated, and the state is recommending deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense state?
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand any such motions?
No, ma'am.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 3 years. There be 100 hours community service restitution, the DLEP course, and MRT. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? To the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence.
No objections.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. After reviewing the same, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, please, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, Mr. Allen is, I think he's employed and he's looking to go back to school. He has 2 children that he is supporting. This was an unfortunate incident. I do not believe you'll see him again. So we're asking the court to follow the plea bargain and give him the deferred adjudication.
All right. Are you employed? What do you do?
I was doing marketing. I was going door to door.
Mhm.
I was working for my neighbor, but I believe they're gonna probably end up doing something else. So for the meantime, I am looking for a job. But as far as that, yes, ma'am. I'm trying to find some employment.
All right. If you're drug tested today, what would the results be?
I'll be there.
All right. When's the last time you used?
Like 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks
All
ago.
right, so you're not allowed to use while you're on probation. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And do your children live with you?
But they do come over every weekend.
All right, and is it just you and them or anyone else is there?
No, it's just me.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. 2 years deferred adjudication, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, or the patch. I'm going to want him tested for levels, 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm sorry, 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once parenting classes are complete, 100 hours will be deducted. The remaining hours will be deducted. One for every sober support meeting completed. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. TAP evaluation out of custody, follow results. I'm sorry, recommendations. If the recommendations recommend inpatient, start with intensive outpatient treatment, proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's $1,000 fine, and that will be probated. Probation, anything else?
No, you're right.
Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, ma'am. I just want to know about the classes. Would that be in person or would that be over the phone?
Oh, probation will speak to you about that.
All right.
Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? All right, so here's the thing, make better decisions. You have people who are depending on you, your children. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck.
Thank you, Judge. Will we be excused?
Yes.
Thank you. Have a good day and hopefully I don't see you next time. But you stay blessed, okay?
All right, thank you. You stay blessed too. I appreciate that. You just made my day.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 008217, 2025 CR 008221, 2025 CR 008219, State versus Pearson. Can I have parties announced?
Lauren Espinoza for the state. Monica Anna Guerrero for Pearson.
I need a file stamp on that. And are you all pleading on 3 cases?
Yes, Judge. Yeah. But it is the same across.
Okay, awesome. All right, and each cause number, counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes.
And each cause number, the court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. And each cause number, Mr. Pearson, did you review the documents entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication with your attorney?
Yes,
Did you
ma'am, I did.
understand it and electronically sign it?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
And each cause number, did you review the defendant's consent to plea by video conference with your attorney? Did you
Yes, ma'am.
understand it and did you electronic sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, any objections to the defendant appearing by video conference? State or defense, any objection to the defendant appearing by video conference?
None from the state, Your Honor. None from defense.
All righty. The court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily consented to appear by video conference. And each cause number, Mr. Pearson, did you review the did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, I do.
State in each cause number, you're proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Pearson, in each cause number, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
In each cause number, you're charged with the offense of deadly conduct. Discharging of a firearm is a 3rd-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering these pleas, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in each of these cause numbers?
Yes, ma'am.
And each cause number, do you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, in each cause number, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes.
All right. Off the record for a moment. All right.
Judge, at some point, I do want to put on the record that there was no affirmative finding sought. I just don't know the right time to do that.
Okay. I mean, you don't have to put on the record. I'm not going to
Okay.
do an affirmative finding because it's nowhere asking for that and
If
it's not in the
if
plea.
you think it's perfect.
Sure. But if you want to put that on the record, you can.
Okay.
And we can do it at the time the stipulated evidence is offered.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Pearson, each cause number, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promise you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering these pleas, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and reentry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, the cases are to run concurrently. Punishment is to be assessed at 5 years in the prison. There's a $1,000 fine. The state is silent on your application for deferred adjudication. They're recommending community supervision. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense and state, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Ed, we are seeking deferred adjudication.
Yes. Okay. And also there's a $1,000 fine. Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and electronically sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Any such motions? Counsel, any such motions?
Sorry, such motions for,
Any pretrial motions that were heard and ruled upon?
there was a motion to quash. It was ruled upon. That was denied.
Yes. All right. And then outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 5 years. There'll be 100 hours of community service restitution, no contact with the complainants, no possession of firearms or ammunition, a mental health evaluation, and parenting classes. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to each indictment, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State offers State's Exhibit 1 in all attachments.
All right. And defense, there was something you wanted to put on the record about an affirmative finding of deadly weapon?
Yeah, I do want to say no objection to the evidence to establish the elements of these specific offenses only. As the state has agreed that they're not seeking an affirmative finding of a deadly weapon or firearm, and we ask that the court make no affirmative finding as such, and that the judgment reflects no such finding.
All right. Mr. Pearson, in each cause number, did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, in each cause number, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes.
All right, in each of these cause numbers, the court is aware of the issues as all parties are, based upon the fact that Mr. Pearson was evaluated for the mental health court, and he was also evaluated for veterans treatment. So, counsel, can you tell me, one, do you waive PSI?
Yes.
All right. And can you tell the court whether or not your client is currently receiving any type of treatment?
Yes, my, Mr. Pearson is actively engaging in mental health services and counseling sessions to address his mental health challenges that he's had.
All right. And who is treating him?
I believe it is the military, with the military, and you can correct me, Mr. Pearson.
Mr. Pearson, is that through the VA?
No, ma'am. Currently, it's through Randolph Mental Health Clinic.
I'm sorry, who?
Randolph Air Force Base Mental Health Clinic.
Randolph Air Force Base. So it's on base.
And are you still with your wife?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And have you been living with her throughout the pendency of this case?
Yes, ma'am.
And are there any weapons in the home currently?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And are you still employed with the military or no?
Yes, ma'am. I'm currently active duty Air Force.
Okay. So, state.
Yes, sir.
I know there's a no possession of firearms or ammunition. I'm not sure what his role is because he's still active duty. Do you have any objections with the court stating that there's to be no possession of firearms or ammunition off base? Because I don't know if that's a part of his military duties.
Right, Judge. I wouldn't object to that. My understanding, the 2 firearms Mr. Pearson had in his possession were being stored in the armory, and those were seized during this case. So long as it's confined to the military base, or they need to provide a letter or whatever, that's fine with me.
All right, so Mr. Pearson, you're not allowed to have possession of weapons off of base. You understand?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
And does that interfere with your employment or service?
No, ma'am.
All right. Then we're going to proceed in 2025 CR 008221. This is what the court is going to do. And Deputy Laura, they're being lined up. I think they're outside lining the jurors up. All right, the court is going to sentence you to 2 years deferred adjudication. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UAs, proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. And I'll note for the record that you're active duty, you say with the Air Force?
Yes, ma'am.
With the Air Force. This is to run concurrent with 2025 CR 008217 and 2025 CR 008219. There's a $1,000 fine that will be probated. There's to be no contact with
State judge.
All right, is there anything else with regards to that case that you need from the court to be successful? Mr. Pearson?
No, ma'am.
So next, we're going to proceed and cause number 2025 CR 008217. Colin, can I have those trial court certification, please? All right, 2 years deferred adjudication, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UAs, proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care providers or with minors. The court will note for the record that you're on active duty with the Air Force. This is to run concurrent with 2025 CR 8219 and 2025 CR 0082221. $1,000 fine probated, no contact with the previous complainants mentioned, continued treatment with mental health at Randolph Air Force Base, field visits 1 time per month for 3 months, no possession of firearms or ammunition off base. All right, next we're going to proceed in 2025 CR 008219. Two years deferred adjudication, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UAs, proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider with minors. Court will note for the record that the defendant is active duty with the Air Force. This is the run concurrently with 2025 CR 008217 and 2025 CR 008221. There's $1,000 fine probated, no contact with the previous complainants mentioned, continued mental health treatment at Randolph Air Force Base, field visits 1 time per month for 3 months, no possession of firearms or ammunition off base. And each cause number, did you review the trial court certification of defendants' rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You do have a limited right to appeal, and I'm giving you permission to appeal as it relates to the pretrial motion that was heard on the motion to quash. But that is the only item you're allowed to appeal on. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you so much, Judge.
All right, you're welcome. If you'll remain, I'm going to send you to the breakout room. Oh, I'm sorry. One other thing I forgot. He doesn't need a transfer anywhere, does he?
He is in Guadalupe County. They said that he can report to Bexar County.
Okay.
So no.
All right. All right. Then what's going to end up happening is a probation officer is going to meet you in the breakout room. And once they've spoken with you and counsel, if you'll go in the breakout room with them,
Sure.
Be sure to ask them any questions if you have questions about anything. But then once you have finished speaking with them, you can be excused from the breakout room and you don't have to come back to see me, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'll put you in breakout room number 2.
Okay.
All right, let's bring the jurors in.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.